let's do this.
It's me, Mario.
Yeah. World record pacing for first half. Dude. Close to Nanashi's Pianta exit, man. Nanashi's probably nervous right now, you know? He's probably doesn't know what to do. I think you probably got him beat. I can't grind Sunshine like I used to. I just can't. I mean, I could. But like, not like I'm doing now. Like, I'd have to like practice and ideally not play with input delay, so. Fingers crossed, NSO doesn't have input delay. Fingers crossed. This game on the Wii, dude, feels amazing. No input delay, nothing. It feels so nice to play. Feels so nice. My standards are very noticeably different too, which helps, but I don't need lag to skip, it's fine. I don't care. But no, I definitely could. I just need to put more effort into it. And in this game, I'm kind of getting easy gains. Like, I don't practice at all either, but I only have a 210, so imagine once I sub 2, it's gonna be slightly more difficult. Am I just cooked? Yup. That was really cool. That was kind of awesome, actually. You know what? I haven't reset before, but maybe there's a first time for everything? There's a first time for everything, as they say.
It's me, Mario.
Yeah, trying a different game and not going insane is cool. It is, man. It is. It is an underrated strat. Sometimes you gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta do it. A lot of hours of my life have been sank into Mario Sunshine, so it's nice to play something a little different. I played a lot of different games too, to be honest. Mario Kart World was kind of fun for a while there, just because it was something, you know, pretty different. I probably could play that again. I really probably could. At least just for a little, see how it goes. But any speedrun in general is going to get pretty tough, like, the further along you go. Just unfortunate, but it's kind of how it is. I mean, it just is how it is. Your times get better, so it gets harder and harder to PB, and you have to put more time in, you have to put more practice in. And you don't PB nearly as often. But I don't know. With Sunshine, it's kind of goofy, because I only had a 309, and the record's a 251. On a version that's like 3 minutes slower. I think I'll still make that. Barely. At least I got it. At least I got it. Could probably use a little practice on this game, but my bomb clips have been scuffed. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this run goes. If it goes well, then well, this is what I'll do. If it doesn't go well, then I might switch back to Mario Kart World, because I'm thinking about it more, and I actually wouldn't mind trying that again. What? That camera went a little crazy there. It's gonna go well, dude. Phil, you're right, man. You're right. How did you know that? Man can predict the future. That was like the fastest I've probably ever done candleless setup, to be honest. And I mean that. It's fine if it doesn't. I mean, I'm less pressed about what happens in this game. I'm just chilling. If it doesn't go well, then it doesn't go well. I mean, I've PB'd the last. I pretty much PB'd every run of this that I've played through. So. Oh, I am. Yeah, I've got to do a different cycle here. I am here like way too early. Maybe I should get like more of the coins or something. Ah, come on! Come on, dude. Okay, now this is looking like Sunshine gameplay again. Whew. Manifestation, dude. Yeah, don't speak too soon. At this point, I don't know what I'm manifesting. Something. Something awesome, I hope. I'm already probably gonna save time here just because I got bomb clip first try. I've still got a few stars to go. That movement up there was just really interesting. That it worked. Oh! And this is awesome. I am actually having a good time. What is going on? Yeah, I still don't really know how to do that. Thought I'd try it. Okay, come on. What am I missing? I only can think of one other star. The owl star. I guess I haven't gotten wild blue yet. Usually do that one early. Yeah, now I can see why I usually do that one early. Because the owl spawns. I forgot. Let's spawn him again. That was kind of fun the first time. Oh yeah, I'm gonna save a ton here. Already on pace. Sub. Well, maybe not pace to sub 2 yet, but not far off. Bro, who's texting me? What do you want from me? Oh, never mind. Can I play games casually? No. To be honest, no, not really. The only games I pretty much play ever are games I'm speedrunning, and it's pretty much, for the most part, only when I'm streaming. Not that it's impossible, but I don't enjoy casual games all that much. It doesn't really do that much for me at this point. I don't know why. It just doesn't. It used to. Yeah, I don't know how many people are like that, but for me, it's pretty much it's either speedrunning. I'd say competitive, but I don't really play anything competitive right now. It's just speedrunning. And then like if it's like a multiplayer thing with friends slash family. Like I still play games with my brother like fairly often. And in that case, you know, it could be anything. We were playing Fortnite. Not last time. The last time we played Monopoly. And then we played Mario Kart. The time before that, we played Fortnite. And I think something else. Which, I mean, that's pretty casual. So I'd say that, but it's not like single player casual. Although if I do get Bonanza, I guess that'll be casual. If I get that. I can't imagine I'll stream it. Maybe I will, but if I don't, then I can like play it in the living room, which is nice. Or, you know, just on my portable Switch 2. Competitive eater doesn't get hungry. Kobayashi? I don't know who that is. Apparently a competitive eater. That's kind of, I mean, that makes sense though. Like, I feel like you'd almost ruin eating by trying to do that enough times. That would make sense. Probably not the exact same thing, but probably not too far off. I don't even know if it's speedrunning itself that made me stop enjoying casual games, or it was just me getting older that made me stop enjoying casual games. Because you know how, like, you know, you get older and your interests change sometimes. Some people still like video games, but other people kind of go, like, back and forth. Like, I would so... It's kind of cursed, though. Like, I feel like I'd so much rather just sit and, like, watch YouTube all day. And I imagine other people would be like, that is the biggest waste of time. But, like, I would rather do that than sit and play a video game all day. Like, I find it way easier to just sit and watch stuff. Imagine that's, I don't know, watching TV and, like, YouTube and stuff is pretty, like, universal, I feel like, to some degree. I'll watch YouTube about, like, games. I'll watch YouTube gaming videos, but I don't want to game. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I'm definitely addicted to YouTube. I have tried to not be. I've tried to pull away, but I'm chronically on there at least at some point in a day. So what up, Magnus? You would pick Wario? No, you wouldn't, because Wario would be very bad. He swims really slowly, man. You would not want to use Wario. Trust me. Bad idea. Luigi, maybe. He's a pretty fast swimmer. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I think some of it's because it's like easier to just play games, or it's easier to just like watch something than to play a game. But for gaming, it's like I feel like I've already, I don't know. Like I feel like I've already experienced what I want to, and it feels like a lot of games I could play just feel like reskins of things I've already done. If that makes sense. Even though a lot of things I watch would also very much be the exact same way, but I don't know. I could just keep watching stuff though that's the same. I don't know why. Yeah, a game that's like no others. I like those games, man. I like those games, but I also like I very much am like kind of I like what I like. I'm like a picky eater, but for gaming. I'm a very picky gamer. Very few games I actually want to pick up and play. Again, Mario not being on it, it's already like the chance of me getting it goes from like, I don't know, some non-zero number to a close to 0% number. Because I just like, I don't care anymore. I'm very much a Nintendo head. I just play Nintendo stuff, and again, mostly Mario. And yeah, beyond that, it's like maybe something like ends up blowing up and someone gets me to play it and I really like it. Maybe that happens. Or sometimes I go back and play like an older classic and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. I'm also a sucker for, you know, for stuff on like the GameCube, you know. There's been a few GameCube games that are a little more unique, I guess, that I've gone back and played. Yeah, you're done with it? That's for same here, man. I'm definitely not in the, oh, play it for X amount of time and it's good train. Like, I just don't play it if it's not good from the get-go. Like, I think if games were shorter, I'd play them more, but a lot of games are like really like, they seem kind of bloated, kind of long. I remember talking about this with my brother and he's like, what's wrong with that? Like, that's literally a good problem to have. It means there's so much to do, you don't run out of stuff to do. But I just get bored, I don't know. It's like too much of a commitment, I just don't want to do it. Yeah, wasting my precious, precious time that I waste on other things. You almost missed out on Witcher 3. Your favorite games of all time. Well, I mean, there's probably games out there that same for me that probably would be my favorite of all time. But I thought it was funny because, like, with my brother at least, it's polar opposite when it comes to shows. Like, he doesn't want to like watch a show or something that's like really long. And I have no problem doing that. If I like the show, I'll watch the whole thing. It might take a while, but I don't know why it is. Like, we're all kind of wired just a little differently, I guess, in some ways. We all have our own unique interests. You know, I don't know why I wouldn't want to play a new game. I'd rather play the same game I've already played like hundreds of times just with a timer on the screen, but something about that's appealing to me. I don't know, maybe it's the rainbows, it's stimulating. Please press A. Very long though, yeah, dude, there's no game that's super long that I'm gonna play, to be honest. Like the longest game that I've actually played all the way through, I don't know, actually. I was gonna say Odyssey, but I'm thinking of 100%. 100%ing that took a long time. It was Mario. Just completing that game is actually really short. I did it in the first day. Only took a number of hours. That was not large. Yeah, most of my favorite games can be beaten pretty quick. Like, I think having all the extra bonus content that's supplemental, I think, is fine. Like, in that case, I'd probably agree with my brother more, where it's like, yeah, it's not really a bad thing. Like, I don't encourage people to go 100% Odyssey. But I still think it's a fun game to play. You can just beat it. And better yet, go try to, you know, beat Darker Side or whatever. I feel like if you do that, you've already basically done the majority of the meaningful content. Like, I feel the same way about, like, Breath of the Wild. Like, once you've already done all the main quests and all the shrines, like, you can do all the Koroks and crap, but, like, you don't have to. It doesn't do, I don't feel like it adds much. I certainly haven't done all of them. I did just enough to be like, yep, I'm good, and then just did no more. So glad you did. Well, I'm glad you did too, man. Maybe that's what I should do. Push myself to try. I mean, for me, even some of that streaming. Like, I gotta push myself to speedrun some of these games sometimes. Because even this I get kind of bored of, but I don't have a whole lot of things I'm doing right now. So if I'm not streaming right now, I'm like probably just not doing anything, to be honest. And I imagine that's like less good for me. But I don't know. I've been kind of more busy and just bored lately, so yeah, I need to like push out of that. Kind of a crappy state to be in. When nothing like really sounds that interesting. Music and atmosphere? Oh yeah, I mean, for sure. For me, I like the visuals. It doesn't need to be like, I mean, this game's like, look at this game, but I don't know. Like a lot of the games that are like super like dark, not nice looking colors, I don't want to play as much because it's just like, I don't know, it's not as visually appealing. Music as well, Mario games especially, really Nintendo games especially, have some pretty banger soundtracks. So, you know, it'd probably be a different story if they didn't. It's funny because I think this game's probably the worst example. Like, it doesn't look that great. The Wii actually, like, makes the colors even darker. And the music in this game's fine. It's probably the... Of all the 3D Marios, though, it's probably the weakest. Like, I like Bob on Battlefield, you know? I even like the song here, but, like, half of the world's, like... Shifting Sandland, like... Big Boo's Haunt, like I'm not head bopping to Big Boo's Haunt, bro. That's like could barely even be counted as a song. Do you not feel the same joy you did as a kid? Did, I get it, me too. The whimsical nature of the world. When you're a kid, it's just like everything's kind of magical and exciting, but then you get older and life gets a little bit more boring. Like you have to like dig a little deeper. It takes a little bit more work. But I don't know, I enjoy some simpler things, you know. Like the going outside and just enjoying nature thing, like as a kid, bro, I don't care about that. But now, no. Like I said earlier, I'll just sometimes just go on a drive, just drive random places. Like, to me, that's like I'm bored. I gotta have the DS in the car. I'm bored out of my mind. Now I just do it for fun. Walk, dude, nature walks, man. I wish I could do nature walks. For me, it's more like maybe a walk in the park, but that's, you know, nature surrounded by infrastructure. I don't know. It's not like walking through the woods or something. But there are the mountains here, so you know, could take a hike through there, through any of the places that there are to hike, if I really wanted to. Haven't done it in a long time. Harder when it's hot outside, because I don't know, man. I don't like when it's stupid hot. I don't want to go out there. Further north than most of Alaska? Dude, I bet then. Holy cow. That's hype. Anywhere with a lot of trees. I mean, there will be trees in the park, which for Utah is pretty good. Since this is a desert, there's a lot of just not trees or grass. Again, outside of like the mountains. The mountains, like, I don't know, it's like supposed to be something with how the climate works that, I don't know, that they can support more like life. So the mountains will be more green, but then you go down to the actual place where people live and it's just like dirt. Close to Arctic Circle? Dude, me too, except here it's a local fast food chain, but you live to the actual one, that's hype. I mean, is it not too cold? Is it actually like warm enough to go do things? Hopefully at least in the summer. But no, that kind of stuff's OP. I agree. I very much appreciate that stuff more now than I ever did as a kid. Way more fulfilling. And I think that's part of it. Like, I don't know. Like, I played games, like, an insane amount as a kid. So, you know, they're not as fulfilling to me now, I guess. Unless I'm speedrunning. Speedrunning still can be, but it depends. Like, the only things I'm interested in with now are, like, speedrunning and social things, like multiplayer, and, like, I kind of like, they're just content, because I, like, watch content on YouTube for gaming, so, like, you know, it would still be appealing to make, like, obviously streaming, but also, like, videos and stuff. But it's still usually kind of tied to speedrunning or challenges in some way. And it's almost always going to be Mario, to be honest here. Thanks for the GL Wild Koi. Just FYI, about 20 minutes ago, I asked the world what they wanted me to play, and I said I'd play whatever you said, Wildcoin. You were gone, man. You were gone. You missed your chance. I would have done a full Odyssey run, man, just for you. I feel bad. Far enough north, it becomes never-ending sunlight. Really? Oh, in the summer, yeah. You, like... It's weird, you get, like, stuck into, like, certain seasons. Or, like, your sunlight's more like, yeah, it's either, like, super extreme, you don't have it, or, like, you have a ton of it, which is interesting. I feel like that'd be tough, though. There we go. Every night in the winter, so winters are super chilly and summers are super hot. I feel like that would make, like, half the year almost, like, uninhabitable to go outside, though. I already feel like that to a smaller degree here. Like, not truly, but... I'm not going outside in the summer if I don't have to. Unless it's, like, early in the morning or, like, late in the evening. I don't know, I have no desire. And then in the winter, you know, when it gets really cold, the same kind of deal. But I definitely do better with the cold. And knowing, looking at myself in the mirror, my ancestors probably also did. So maybe that makes sense. Maybe there's a ancestral reason that I like the cold more than the hot. No, why am I doing this? I don't even need to come back for more coins. That was probably not worth it. Sun is up at midnight? Hype, dude, that's hype. I would rather have the excessive sunlight than the excessive, like, nighttime, because I think the sun is so important to, like, not be depressed. Like, I definitely notice my, like, emotions are, like, worse on average in the winter because of that. That's not... Okay. That's fine. What up, Mario Fam 1? What's going on, man? I can't see. I can't see. Yeah, I'll take that, I guess. Don't grab that star. Big mistake. Don't do it. Can you get out of here? I'm, like, scared of hitting you. I'm grabbing the star. Dude, wait. Guys, what's happening? Okay, it's fine. I don't want that pole anyway. I don't need it. I actually have enough coins. You gotta play all those games? No. Probably not. Another way to tap into those emotions is to visit the house you grew up in or places you went as a kid. Well, some of that's hard for me because I moved around a lot, but... So in some ways I can kind of do that, but not fully. I was begging for a game to play, I really was. I didn't get any ideas. I think half the people just left. It's kind of, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I would do the same thing. I'm definitely, and I'm sure a lot of people are, I'm definitely the guy that if I'm watching a streamer, even if I like the streamer, they switch to a game I don't care about, I'm gone. I'm out of there. But if, you know, I like most Mario games, so you know, I could do a Mario game. At least they start playing something whack though, I'm gone. I'm out of there. Unless I really like this streamer, but I don't really have any streamers that like I'm that invested in at the moment. I just talk to other speedrun chats sometimes. Negative 60 Celsius Fahrenheit. Which one? Which one? You said both. Yeah, missed your opportunity, man. What up, Yard Me? 64 on 3 dash? It's a good question, man. Good question. Cause that version kind of sucks a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. But it's slower for one. Like it loads slower than this version does. Both of those Switch versions do. And you also can't do backward long jumps. So if I played on Switch, I would play on the Switch Online. But the Switch Online doesn't map the GameCube controller very well, so I can't use that either. I can't remember exactly what it was. I think I couldn't long jump or ground pound. Like, that button just didn't work on GameCube. So unless I wanted to play with like Pro Controller, and I kind of don't. Kind of want the notches for this game. 64 3DS? It's a brilliant question, man. I don't have an answer for you. Sorry. Yeah, the Shindo version. Which is fine. I mean, that part doesn't matter a whole lot. Because, truthfully, there's like... I mean, for me, I can think of literally one place I BLJ, and I only just started doing it with the HMC 100 coin. Like, it's the only place that really it makes a notable difference. But if I was running 16 star, I wouldn't be on Shindo. And the leaderboards for that are also like... I don't need to activate those. They're also like completely separate, like they're not even on the game. I think they're in like category extensions or something. And I'm a little bit more leaderboard pilled at this point. I would like to be on it if I can. Instead of pancakes. He does grab trees differently. Yes, he does. That's true. I noticed that on Shooting the Wild Blue. Okay. 60 Fahrenheit. Negative 60 Fahrenheit? That's cold, man. That is cold. Greenland and sea polar bears, or Kenya and sea lions? What? I don't know. Are those places like habitable? Kenya probably is. I mean, but like Greenland? Can you even like stay there? I thought that place was like just ice mostly. Like the name is a troll. Maybe they are. Kenya, I don't know anything about Kenya. Probably hot. I'm more of a cold enjoyer, so probably the polar bears. I'd imagine. You want to see wild penguins? Dude, you just missed it. No, actually, I haven't played CCM yet. Hold on. Give me about an hour, and you'll see some. Might not be the ones you're looking for, though. Penguins IRL would be cool. Okay, that was also cool. I don't want that coin that bad. Dude, oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta focus a little bit, make sure I don't screw this up. No, come on. No, why did I do that? Okay, I don't trust this. I'm doing this safe. I'm grabbing another box. If that runs out at the end, I'm like cooked. Get out of here, Klepto. You suck. Sorry, that wasn't nice. Ones at the zoo are cool. Dude, it is sad, actually. I agree. Zoos are always weird to me because they're just like locked up in captivity. It's not their natural way of being. But like, you're still seeing the animals, but like, the animals might not necessarily want to see you, you know? They might not want to be there. Makes me sad. I never really liked the zoo. Aquarium's fine. I don't mind the aquarium, but never a zoo enjoyer. Dude, I cannot get these coins to save my life. Top of Argentina is more typical South American climate, and the southern tip is close to the South Pole. Really? Does it really go that far? That's enough. Actually, I had an extra coin there. Okay. That was fine. No penguins in Greenland? Well, yeah, it's because it's green. What is in Greenland then? Just polar bears? Are penguins, you might already said, are penguins South Pole? Like, are they not in the north? I don't remember. So that some are only in the north and some are only in the south. Dude, I didn't want that to happen. You kidding me? That was like such a decent 100 until that. Come on. Oh, that teleporter's such a troll. Okay. Tell me there's penguins in Argentina. It really stretches that far south. I don't think I ever knew that. Why are there no penguins up north? What do they got against the north? Okay, it's actually surprisingly easy. They heard winter's coming? Winter's there all the time. Isn't that what they want? You can't cross Antarctica due to storms? I'm surprised there aren't like humans that have just moved them over yet. I feel like we're kind of good at that, of like moving things to places that they weren't supposed to be. Maybe the north is just that much different than the south climate-wise, I don't know. Which one's colder? Are they both like equivalent, like in terms of how cold they get? Or does one of them actually get colder than the other? Or is the Earth really perfectly rotated on whatever axis? Alright, that's an SSL. It's the first one I haven't golded yet, actually. Polar, no, they wouldn't, dude. Polar bears would be chill. Come on, are polar bears not in the South Pole? Sorshu made it up. North Pole, colder. I mean, Santa lives there, so it's probably more habitable. Maybe. Did you ever consider that? I don't think anyone's living in the South Pole. Anna lives in Finland. Dude, that's fake news. No, he doesn't. Siberia. Dude, polar bears are like... They sound kind of mean, actually. Maybe they're just hungry. They probably don't get a whole lot to eat up there. You live in the North Pole. Like, what a fail. Why live there? There's no life. You're gonna be a carnivore. Don't live in the North Pole. Dum-dum, come on. You live up there, you gotta be like popsicle enjoyer. That's about all you got. Feasting on igloos. I feel like there was something I'm missing, but seals or sea lions? Sounds right to me. And fishes? Poor fishes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm already in trouble because I didn't turn around. It's actually so easy to get all those. Easy. That is actually insane how easy that is. I always thought that was like so much harder. And I'm like getting it every time. Whoa, whoa! Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. Walruses? Bro, they're eating big. Can't I just... I can't remember if I actually need to triple jump this or not. Hey buddy, look at me. Look in my eyes. You are an eyeball. Nice, fell down. I did you one better, I got 101 coins. How about that? Ow. Okay, that was good, I'll take that. My HMC 100 coins are kind of awesome actually. There's a reason there's no moose in the Arctic, no grass to eat. It's kind of weird honestly that you just put like a certain animal on a location and it completely changes like what other animals like live there. It's kind of weird. Like I've heard where they're like, you can bring over anything from one location to another, like species-wise, and it like causes a whole lot of problems. And I guess that makes sense. I mean, polar bears would be a little more extreme, but even with just like insects and like birds. The Americas, Tom Hanks is narrator, Fire Nature documentary. Never heard of it. Maybe I should, man. I feel like I'm at the point of my life. I would watch a nature documentary. I feel like I would. I'm genuinely at the point of my life. I would unironically just watch TV again. Maybe not. The commercials will drive me crazy. I take that back. I can't do ads. He doesn't live there. There's a reason. There is a reason. It's because I don't know. There's no house. No houses up there. I told you, man, I got the Arctic here. There's an Arctic Circle local chain restaurant. So we have that here, and I've gone there plenty of times. It's pretty decent. That's all I need. They have like fish and stuff. Fish and ice cream. Nice, like a boss. David Attenborough. Bro, comparing the nature narrators. Luis Thoreau, I don't know who that is. What is that? We're just making up names now. I don't know who that is. I gotta expand my horizons. I gotta watch more documentaries instead of just watching videos about Mario online. It's a lot to learn. A lot to learn. I gotta do metal cap. I'm forgetting. I always forget the metal cap. So you weren't kidding. That actually is a person. I've never heard of them. But that doesn't mean anything, man. That doesn't mean anything. I don't know anything. Like, I am not a good representation of what America does and doesn't know. Unless it's, like, Nintendo related. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. You want to travel to Africa at some point? Like where in Africa? Just somewhere? It's kind of a big place. Watch Can You Beat Mario Kart Wii without driving on the road? See, man, that's what I'm talking about. That's a Beanzard video, I think. That guy's pretty awesome. That's my kind of content right there. That's the kind of documentary I would like to know. I would like to know the answer to. A lot of documenting. Kenya and Mauritius? I don't know what that is. The island? It's an island. South Africa in 2020, but COVID, dang it. Dude, COVID sucks, man. COVID changed the trajectory of all of our lives drastically in irreparable ways. True. True. It's true. No prank. Tanzania? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna keep saying that though to most things you say, so just ignore me. I don't know anything. I'm not a knower. You dropped out 1 month before COVID started? We'll have school. Sorry. Didn't see you there. Stay in your room, play Mario Sunshine? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, bro. A lot of people got into speedrunning at that time, and just in general, a lot of chronically online type hobbies. It was very awesome. Was it though? Was it awesome? I don't know. I do feel like some of that's gone the other way. Like I feel like I feel like there's less people that are chronically online now than during that time, which I mean makes sense, but I wondered how much like we'd actually go back to normal, and I feel like at this point we kind of have, to some degree. But yeah, lots of missed opportunities there. Lots of things like that. For me specifically, I didn't have a whole lot would have been different. I was planning on like doing more like extracurricular stuff in college because I only had a year and a half left, and then the final year and a half I had to do all entirely online, so that did not happen. That changed things. Then I ended up moving out here for some of that because I was online anyway. I lived with my grandparents for a while. And then I moved back, and then I did that again. Moved back. Most of the time, though, I was pretty much playing. No, 2020, I didn't really play a whole lot of games. I didn't really speedrun much. 2020. 2020, I didn't do jack squat. For my POV, that was such a miserable year, actually. The year kind of blew. Other than, like, near the end of it, when I moved out here, was fine. That was a little bit more IRL, a little bit, tiny bit. I don't know. Animal Crossing came out. Dude, that's true. I forgot it did come out actually early 2020. So I never played it, but I know a lot of people that did. I knew some of the people that were playing it. Yeah, for sure. It's a new normal for sure. Like normal in the sense that people do go outside now, but it is different. I feel like the world still hits very different than pre-2020. I thought for sure I was missing that. You only played it recently? What do you think? I've never played an Animal Crossing game. I'm not sure if that's a type of game I'd want to play. But I never tried, so I don't know. Sometimes you can't knock it till you try it, man. That could be a banger. Great Depression in 1929. I wasn't there, man. I'm sorry. I wasn't there. I know that might be surprising to hear. There was no AI before COVID, now there is. That's also true, man. It's weird to think, because AI was like 2022-ish. It's weird. I feel like the online world did feel very different before that, and I feel like AI is a big part of it. Now I feel like it's like baked into everything. get some of these. Okay, I don't really want to miss too many more. We can help it. Wally World. Oh crap, I already got that. Link to the Past rando competitions? That's cool. I played a little Link to the Past in 2020. Same time I ever played it. I never beat it. The non-rando version, the version where it's determined. Yeah, 2022. I just remember when it was like, you can type in a prompt on a thing and it would give you like the most cursed images ever, and I thought it was funny. And then like so little time went by and it was already like, oh wait a minute, this actually is like, this already got like really realistic really fast. It was weird. Yo. It just happened so quick. Now there's like AI everything now. Which I don't know. Oh, that was a split. Whoops. Which I don't know, for better or for worse. Some of it's cool. Some of it I don't really care for. SMS task thing. Yeah, the custom level task stuff. I didn't follow any of that when it happened, but I had seen some of it after the fact. It looked fun. I probably would have done it if I was actually like around Sunshine in 2020, 2021. But I just wasn't. Yeah, it kind of breaks school. I still feel like AI completely like broke the school system more than it already was. But I don't know. I still don't love it for like all the you know, like everyone else online. Like I don't love it for like some of the creative stuff it's used for, or like the things that it's like. It just feels like you could just use it to like do almost anything for you. It just seems kind of lame. But it does seem useful for like just making things like a little bit more faster. Like it can be like a better Google sometimes. Yeah, school system's been kind of broke for a while, man. Probably really ever since the internet, at least. I wish I didn't skip that last split. I probably would have golded both of those. Dude, I'm glad I finished college before AI, because then it makes it look like my degree actually means something. Thank goodness I finished in 21. Woo! Cleverbot EV? I don't know what that means. Early 2010s, man. I was YouTubing back then. I never heard of it. I wasn't doing anything with bots back then. Yeah, dude, I had to write essays too, man. I still had to like Google answers back then. It was so much tougher. I couldn't have the AI write my code. I had to Google it and cobble it together. The good old days. Drew a picture with AI, yeah, man. It's that kind of stuff. I don't care about that. It's like a fun novelty for like 2 seconds, and I'm just like, I just kind of don't care anymore. Like, I feel like more time goes on, the more I definitely do like more real things. Because I feel like AI kind of drove that more. Oh, I still gotta do, what's to say, I still haven't done this. I was about to start doing 100 coin. I think I didn't. With no AI. Final dissertation. Proud of you, man. It's just weird now though, because some of the stuff, like, there's no point in almost like doing it manually anymore, because it feels like some of it is like it's just a new technology. You just don't use it. You're just being like less optimal, I guess. Because it's kind of just in everything now. I don't know. Like Google is like, you can't avoid it if you use Google at least. Google, I feel like, got so much worse. You know, I was gonna have a calculator in your pocket, man. It's true. To use ChatGPT. Ah, jeez. To help you with code? Yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest. I pretty much avoided all of it until like maybe a couple months ago. Like I just never felt any need for it, but I have seen now it can actually be helpful for some of that stuff. Yeah, just as like literally just a better Google, and especially now that Google's kind of garbage. Like it'll even be like baked into the software I'm using. So it's like, okay, I can just not use it, but it's like, it's right there. It's in the code editor now. So, imagine the same thing with like other like creative programs. Like I wonder if I ever updated Sony Vegas if it would have like AI crap in it now. Like some of that could be helpful if you just don't, if you're just trying to like do something you were gonna Google anyway, it's probably helpful. But yeah, it just, for me at least, it gets things wrong so often. It's just straight up wrong so often. But it's like, I only really feel the need to ever use it if I like genuinely don't know how to do it without. But it's good to like autofill stuff that's obvious, I guess. Although I don't know. Coding at least, I already had that stuff before AI. It's called IntelliSense. ChatGPT goes to ask J-Cool for advice? Dude, I got a lot of advice, man. I could I could help it out. I don't know. It's just weird to me because it seems like a lot of people just use it for everything. I still don't really use it for that much. Like I haven't found that many places that it genuinely helps me. It's kind of niche. But yeah, that's yeah. Notice something you keep missing. Yeah. Whee. No. Oh, okay. Okay. Calm down. I could still, well, I'm not gonna save time, but... What did I do? I died on the beginning of 100. I can still... Well, like, I'll save time, maybe, but I'm not gonna gold. Yeah, I did fail once, man. I did. But I don't know. Point is, it's just weird. Like, it's just weird to think how much things actually do change over time. Like, sometimes I think not much has changed since, like, the 2010s, but, like, it really kind of has a lot. In a lot of ways. No, it definitely can be helpful, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I feel like some of the stuff I want it to do, it just doesn't know. It just can't help me. But I don't know. I swear there's people that seem like they use it just for everything, and I'm like, I can't use it for everything. I don't feel like it's helpful for everything. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of what I'd even use it for now, other than like, okay, Google doesn't give me a good answer for some things, so maybe I would use that. And maybe I'd get a better one, maybe? And then like, yeah, for little things, like if I'm, you know, it can help with coding. It can help, like, again, anything I was just gonna Google. It's literally, for me, is just another Google. That's pretty much all it is. It's like a Google that can be like very blatantly, obviously wrong. But at least it's like usually faster. But it hallucinates so often, man. Yeah, enough days. It's gradual, man. A lot of things are gradual. I'm not even just talking AI, just like the world in general. Like even like 2013 was probably very different from like 2019, you know. Especially just in the spaces that I've been in, like speedrunning and stuff. Very, very different now than it was back in those old days. I miss a lot of things about those old days. It was kind of fun. I feel like back then speedrunning was such like a spectacle, and now it's just like, I don't know, not that. It's more of like I don't really know what I'd call it now that would be like good. I don't know. It's like a grind now. It's more like it's solved. I don't know. Like there's not as much like novelty to it. Like we've all seen behind the curtain now. We kind of just get it already. Before it was like, how do people do this crazy stuff? Like this is insane. Got like God Gamer. Like how does he do that? It's like now it's like half the stuff we were impressed by was like so stupidly easy. Like go watch SMS runs from 2013, man. They were kind of dookie, I'm not gonna lie. They were pretty rough. But back then it was like, holy crap, this is insane. It'd be like my gameplay right now, but for Sunshine. And this would be like top tier gameplay. And nothing was understood code-wise. It was all just like, anything we didn't understand that wasn't obvious was just a mystery, you know? Just wasn't understood. I kind of missed that, though. It made it so exciting. Fast forward to now, we have Ace, and I can tell you, at least for me, I completely, for the most part, understand how Ace works. Which kind of makes it a lot less interesting. I mean, really, I didn't understand Ace until SMS Ace. I didn't get it at all. But I kind of figured out how it worked, and now I know how to write codes. And, you know, do assembly stuff, which is kind of cool. Didn't know that before. I don't know. I still like totally wing this level for 100 coins. I don't know what I'm doing. Actively play worse because it seemed more fun. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. It literally was more. I mean, it was and it wasn't, because like it was also like more annoying, I guess, back then, because it wasn't understood. Like now it's like, if I want to improve, it's pretty obvious now how I can improve, but back then I didn't know. I guess the easiest way to put it is like, back then, like it felt like people at the top were like untouchable, whereas like now I feel like I genuinely could get record in any video game. Like if I actually just put the time in, I could just get record in like anything. It'd be annoying, like especially this game, like holy crap, that would take a while, but I could do it. Yeah, I could definitely do it. It's not like this thing, oh, only, you know, it's different from like a pro sport or something where it's like only LeBron can do what LeBron do, you know, like, or like something like that. Speedrunning's not like that. It's just not like that. Really, anyone can do any of this stuff. It's not that hard. Mine's blown by Ocarina of Time, and kids now, like, it's cool, pretty basic, dude. I'm on the hater trade for Ocarina, man. I'm low key. I always thought that game looked so like terrible, so unfun. It probably is fun, but I remember even like 2013. I'm like, that game looks so ugly. I could never play it. GameCube kid, can you tell? Like anything N64 looked gross, but to me, I'm like GameCube. Yeah, GameCube games look great. Like these games are awesome. It's just funny that happens probably every generation. I like forgot what I was doing. Trying to think what stars I have left. Yeah, games are kind of robotic now. That's where I'm like, it's more formulaic. It's like an algorithm. You're just like optimizing more than like a, I don't know, it feels less like a sport, even though it's kind of is in some ways. That's the part of it I kind of liked. I liked competing with people. Competing for records. It's fun, but it's different now. And it's not all bad. I mean, people are also it's just weird because people are way better now, but we're also way less impressed. It's the same thing with the games. You know, like none of these games would be impressive now. It just wouldn't be, obviously. Our standards have changed. Because we're too overstimulated by other crap, so it's not that cool anymore, I guess. It is what it is. Dang, that sucks. Speedrunning Dark Age? I feel like we're already in it, to be honest. Like, I know it's still kind of like mainstream-ish, but I feel like speedrunning is slowly kind of like falling back into just being obscure again a little bit. Definitely doesn't feel mainstream anymore. And we can start anew. I just don't know what we would do different. I don't know what we would do. I always felt like speedruns, like the concept, I always feel like kind of had an expiration date. It's kind of inevitable. At least the version of it where, okay, I'm like, I can't remember what star I have left. At least the version of it where it's just like, who has record? Watch them grind record. Like that's, I don't know, I just felt like that was never gonna last forever. Even though I still feel like that's primarily what speedrunning is, but now records are like infinitely more difficult to get. I mean, obviously there's more to it, because, you know, why is anyone here? I'm not close to record at all, but at like the tippy top at least. Randos? Dude, even randos are like, I feel like we're like so stretched thin for like interesting content. You seen like the, what is it called? Like the archipelago? I don't know how to say that word at all, but like where it's like, you have all these games linked together, like with all these weird, like, oh, you get this item and then you get a thing in another game and then you get another, it's like all tied together. Like that stuff's so crazy and convoluted to me that I'm like, I don't know, man. Like we're like desperate for something novel and interesting that we're just starting to throw all the games together into one. And seeing where it goes. It's kind of cool. Archipelago. Maybe. I don't know, man. What up, Found Your Gun? I don't know. Like, I'm sure that's probably fun, but I also feel like that's like, we're getting into like brain rot ideas, to be honest. But it's just because we're just so bored of everything else, man. People want to keep doing new stuff. Kind of get it. I've seen it on YouTube as well, where we're just like, I don't know, like there's like a novel idea and then it gets done 100 million times and then we keep just going further and further and further. Trying to find some other interesting way to play Mario 64. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's that. I don't think that is ever going to change. I think that's just going to keep being more of that. No hover, bro. That used to be an interesting thing, hoverless. That stopped being interesting about a decade ago, but still interesting to someone out there, probably. One-handed, dude. One-handed stopped being interesting. People can beat this whole game without even looking at the game now. Or like doing whatever without the A button. It's like we've gone so far, man. Gone so far. Where do we go? Can't touch the road. I mean, that was a cool video, though. But also at the same time, I mean, from what I remember, it was like, It wasn't like actually you could beat the game without touching the road. It was kind of just like a funny video, kinda. Which is fine. I mean, I enjoyed that. Hoverless is awesome, dude. I think hoverless is so lame, dude. I can't. I'm sorry. I think it's so boring. I thought jumpless was a cooler idea, and that one never seemed to be as popular. And that one's actually a lot harder to do. Now, reminder, I actually did. It was me. I did the 120 shine jumpless run. Jumpless. There's a bit of an asterisk there, but to me, that was way more interesting. I had to do it myself. I thought it was so cool. Yeah, challenge run. I could see that. Like, I think that's the thing with challenges, is they're cool, but I don't know if I really want, like, where do you go next after the challenge has been done? It's like, okay, well, how fast can you do it? And then it's like, it just turns into another speed run. And some of that's fun, I guess, but the more convoluted the challenge, the more I'm just like, what's the point? This is just getting a little silly. And I feel like hoverless is kind of like that because it's just, I don't know. Like, the challenge is actually not that interesting. Like, 90% of the run is played the exact same way. Hoverless changes like the 3 levels in the whole any percent run. It was cooler back then. I think it was cooler back then. Everything was cooler back then. But I do think hoverless was a little bit cooler back then. Don't know the terminology. No hover, man, it's the same thing. Yeah, it just feels like a regular run, that's what I'm saying. To me, it just feels like a regular run, but your movement is just like nerfed. Like, I never enjoyed it very much. For that reason, it just felt like more basic movement. Levels like Pinna 3 were kind of cool, and like Bianco 4, but there's very few of those. And then levels where you go underwater just felt kind of cringe. You had to do like really jank stuff, like beat the eel. Still probably the most jank thing. But then yeah, most of the levels it's like do the same thing you already do, but now you don't hover slide. Ooh. That's like a straight up skill ceiling decrease to me, but you know. The other levels kind of change it up. I just think the hover nozzle makes things fun. Adds more tech to the movement. Yeah. I think conceptually it's neat. That's pretty much where I'm at. I think the concept's cool, but like, I don't know. I don't actually care about it when I see it. Am I blind? Yeah, I am. Why is it over here? Like I said, if you guys haven't seen Jumpless, I think that's way more interesting. And there's pretty much no content about that. I mean, very little. It's not necessarily no way button, but that was like one of my favorite runs I think I ever did. Oh, whoa, 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 no, no. I didn't want a triple jump there. I was setting up for a triple. Focus, come on. No, you gotta aim the right way, man. Come on. Let's try that again. I hate falling off. There you go. That took a few tries. Hoverless Casino Skep? Dude, it's cool, but it's actually really easy if you know how to do it. It's actually so easy. Like, I remember the example I always remember was like Pianta 3, like, used to have like the most like convoluted strategy to get up on that mushroom. And it was kind of cool because you had to like go to the middle tree and like climb up and get over there. But now it's just like, you literally just do like a triple jump Y-turn, it just works. Which is like, I don't know, it's fine, but like the hoverless spectacle of that level lasts about 1 single second, and then it's over. Kind of hard. It's really not that hard. The jumpless version of it's really hard, from what I remember, but It's not like free. It's pretty much you do a spin jump in a specific spot and then do a wall jump and then just like hold left and you get it. I forgot you have to actually beat the sub first before that spawns. So maybe saying it's easy is a little misleading, but it's kind of easy if you know what to do. I did a hoverless run a few months ago, and that one was not the hard part. Literally the only thing that was hard was remembering how to do eel and then GBS. GBS is insane. GBS is insane, hoverless. Yoshi skip's also insane. It's horrible. I didn't even bother doing that. You don't have to. It doesn't save that much. But it's insane. GBS one's doable. It's just like really hard. You gotta do like a bunch of like precise movements and then land like a pixel perfect clip into the glass. Alright, now we can do... Yeah, it's super specific. I've done it a couple times, but it's hard. I can do this. OOT setup. Yeah, kinda, yeah. It's just one of those kinds of deals. Just big setup. It's cool that you can do it. It is actually kind of cool that you can do it. Raboku SM, did you used to run Monkey Ball? I did. I sure did. Okay. Yeah, it's like, it's weird. It's like, you get stuck in some like invisible nothing and like you get the weird glitch where it's just a bunch of stars and then you have to like, I don't know, the inputs are so weird from what I remember. I did it once with like save states. And even just with the save states, it was like me reloading them over and over and over and over and over until I finally got into the spot and then finally like jumped in. It was really hard. Record does it. I think Hoverless Record does it. But yeah, GBS is just specific, really. It's more specific than it is hard. Maybe it's comparable to like Carpetless in 64, maybe? Just, you don't have to use like pause frames for it. It's not quite that specific, but it is like specific in the sense you gotta like be in this exact spot and then do this exact frame perfect like dive, whatever, into the thing, jump dive. It's cool. Yeah, why turn into the load zone? Alright, I gotta make sure I don't mess this up. This is kind of a weird level to autopilot, but that kind of went okay. Actually able to do Bowser throws again? This is awesome. I'm gonna gold. Again. Big news. This is the run of my life. But yeah, no, I don't mean to diss Hoverless. I think it's something you could definitely give a try at some point in your life. If you ever haven't yet. But at least for me, I kind of like, I don't know, I kind of wanted a little more out of it. It just felt so similar to just the regular run. That's kind of why I wanted to do like jumpless. So I'm like, ooh, that seems interesting. And that one is honestly, like, the movement in that's so weird. Because you can still wall jump, even though it's jumpless. But it makes like all the secrets like barely possible in like really weird ways. You have to use like weird glitches that you wouldn't normally. Like you have to have Yoshi fluttering or it's just not possible, I think, in a couple places. You get like some of the blues. I'm trying to remember what else. I know there's like a bunch of weird like rocket storage stuff and maybe some other things. I don't remember. Been a few years. It was cool. Pianta 5 is one of the last shines? Sucks. What do you mean? Is it one of the last shines in Hoverless? Oh, yeah, because Yoshi skip. Yeah, because you can get up there too without the jump onto the shine gate's actually kind of tough too. You can do it early. Can you get, what are you doing? Nah, you're right, that's true. I was thinking like, I don't know if the record still does it at the end. It doesn't. It actually does it early. You do half of Pianta. You do half of Pianta early. Oh, wait, is that what? Oh, you do just half of it. If you can do Yoshi skip. I guess if you can't do Yoshi skip. I think when I did it, I just did the sewer jump with the Yoshi still. So I did it after, what, Pinna? Or something like that. Couldn't tell you exactly. I only did one run of it. I literally did just one run. I did a run like 12 years ago, and then I did a run like 3 months ago. Okay. Alright, I gotta stop autopiloting. I gotta like focus a little bit. Cause this run is like kinda okay. I could still gold things. I can probably sub 2 hours, maybe. Yeah. What are you, what, are you for serious? Just wait. Okay. I did not want to fill that, dude. That would have been so embarrassing. Trying to think what other stars I gotta do with low water. I think it's all of them except for top of the town, I think. Yeah, Eel Hoverless is so... Ugh, I don't know, man. Maybe it's like kind of satisfying, but I thought it was just really annoying. Like, I kind of didn't like that Hoverless also includes the underwater hover nozzle, because it's not even like the same nozzle. And it makes those levels like pretty much not playable. It's also the only reason you can't do 120 Hoverless. So if it didn't include that, then you'd actually be able to do 120 Hoverless. So that would kind of be cool if you could do that. Yeah, you get the cutscene skip, you just lose. You get stuck down there at any point, it's just over. You just lose. It's just yeah, Noki 3 I didn't mind. Noki 3 was kind of cool. Yeah, it's just okay. So stop the town, and then I gotta go back and do the invisible one. Yeah, I don't mind Noki 3. I kind of agree. Well, I guess it does make those levels more interesting. If you made the underwater hover like not count, then the run is just that much more like of the same run. 119 to air cutscene skip. Epic fail, man. Couldn't be me. It would be me, probably. The one run I finished was like a 1-2x. It was very, very, very slow. I think it was a 120, like 8 or something. It was a high 1-2x, I think. I don't remember. Didn't do Yoshi skip, you know. It did GBS. I don't think I got it first try. Dude, I like have a weird habit of just always going to that red no matter what star I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting the star exists. Okay. Red's probably getting nervous. So probably close to sub 2. Might happen. Might happen. Like, I can gold this still, and I'm like, not doing anything. Documentaries or something other than Mario videos. I did say that. I did say that. I really hope you don't have 30 minutes of stream delay. Because I said that like 30 minutes ago. Gosh, I hope not, dude. That would be tragic. Because, like, you won't even hear this for 30 minutes if that were the case. I mean, I've seen that before. I've had, like, delay for, like, you know, 10, 15 plus minutes and not noticed. Which is kind of funny that can even happen, but it can't. I had you rolling. Okay, thank goodness. That's fair, man. That's a good. It's true though. Like, I'm not even kidding you. That's the sad thing. I feel like, I don't know. Like, I try to branch out more on YouTube, but a lot of what I watch is still just like Mario, like gaming stuff. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like I get I'm like so like tunnel visioned on speedrunning and Mario. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else is out there in this world that is interesting. You gotta be careful of that, man. It can happen to you. J. Cool like an hour ago. Hey, Sparky Penguin. Again? That probably did happen. I was about to say it again because you just spoke again. Good start to the run. The B.O.B. It's crazy it's still on the screen. Yeah, man. Oh, it's the... Wait, that's the second B.O.B. I thought you meant like the first one. Where you just get 1 star. I'm like, I did get the bomb clip first try. I usually don't. Oh, you're pretending you have delay. It made sense to me just now. Just now? Bro, stop quoting me. Stop! I don't know what that... Dude, I say a lot of words, man. I say a lot of words. It's kind of scary if people quote me, because I don't remember half of what I'm saying. Zero out of 10? Wow. Wow. Oh, yours. Okay, I was like, dude, that's kind of mean, man. 0, not even a 1? Like, he's not even on the scale? He's like, dude, come on, man. Yeah, yours was... It was a 0, man. It was not a 0. It was pretty good. I'm just kind of sometimes slow to understand. Genuinely, my brain is most turned off when I am speedrunning. There's no other time where I'm thinking less. Which is sometimes kind of nice, I won't lie. It also means people say things to me and I don't get it. That was cool. That was also cool. Dude, can I just get up, man? Let me up. Come on. Hole in 1. Easy. Oh, come on. Why does that keep happening? Oh, that happened last time on that same Goomba, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Why is it so stupid? Why do you have to ground pound them? It's so goofy. It's such an odd choice. I have to get the pole now, I think. I might not have to. I think I do. I missed the 1. Look like challenge runs instead of just speedrunning your brain's been more active? Probably, dude. I was saying this earlier, like, in Sunshine, like, having to actively use your brain is kind of nice, and you just don't have to when you speedrun. The better you get, the less you have to. It's kind of ironic. You know, maybe that's the real reason why speedrunning has gotten boring. Like, unironically, maybe that's it. Because back in 2013, man, everyone was having to think about what they were doing. No one was good at video games back then. Like Mario 64 was like one of the only games that actually had a decent time back then. And even then, like, what did Siglemic have? Like a 144? Like, dude. That was good till like 2016, bro. In this game, not this game. In Sunshine, people were not good at that game until like, I don't know. It feels kind of dumb to say that because it's a little like discrediting for the time, but like, I don't know, man. Diddy came along and he actually like genuinely tried to make it good, and I don't think it's a surprise he pulled as far ahead as he did. Not to say anything before him wasn't impressive, but it wasn't like getting into the thousands of hours, you know? Like we're getting like deep. And that was before, again, that was even before people like really knew how to get good at speedrunning. I feel like now even it would be easier to do. I already did that star. I did that star. I gotta do Wiggler. I gotta do Wiggler, so I gotta break the thing. Like, I don't know, to me at least, it's way more obvious now how to like get good at stuff. That's what makes Diddy even more impressive, because he did that in like 2016. Like, a lot of people weren't even hover sliding in 2016, man. Different time. Valorant for a week every day, you start playing terrible, and then you take a break and come back, you have to actually think about what you do and you play better. Bro. You know what? That's probably true. It's, you know, that where people say too, like, take breaks and you're better when you come back? I think it's the same thing. Because you play too much and you start like developing bad muscle memory and you just get like stuck in that like routine. You need to like break it. You have to be back to being like actually paying attention to what you're doing a little bit. Yeah, the resources exist, man. The knowledge and the resources. And especially in speedrunning, like, knowing that, say, you know, Sweegie has a 135, that doesn't mean I'm gonna get a 135, but now we already know definitively you could get a 135. It's plausible, and it's happened. It's different when it's like why there's always like a mental barrier before a certain like milestone, and then the milestone happens, and then all of a sudden it feels like everyone can beat that barrier. Like Sunshine 114. Even though Diddy already had broken it, like everyone else couldn't do it. And then it's like all of a sudden everyone at once, I felt like. It was like 2019, a bunch of people got 114. 113 kind of seems similar too. And 112, I mean, 112. Hobo had how many runs trying to get 112 before he got it? And then now that he got it, it's like, how many people have 112 now? JJ, Inkstar, Tobo, is it still just those three? 114.40 was 2016, dude. I know. I think it actually was 2017. But his 114, like 58 was 2016. His first 114 was, at least. It's insanity. Like, how early he got that. And then, you know, he had the health issues, didn't play for like 2 years. And his time did not get beaten for 2 years, man. It's crazy. Like, it literally took, like, people that weren't even good in 2016 to, like, improve, get good, and catch up to him. Because there just was no one else. There just was no one else near him. Anyone else that was, like, close just, like, kind of stopped. Or they, like, you know, did other, like, games or categories. So I'm trying to remember who was even like at the top originally before like Diddy started poning people. It was like just B-Boy, I think. I have brain rot. It was like B-Boy, and like before that, like who? Like Cathalon? Trey? Like I don't know who else was there. I don't remember. Leviton was close. Leviton was close, that's true. But basically anyone else that was there in that era like never got record again. Like none of them ever beat him again. Yeah, B-Boy before did it. He definitely did, but I was trying to think of more names. And like I know Trey like focused a lot of 120 after that because his whole sub 3 thing only happened like early 2018. That was also really early. You know, compared to now. I mean, that was a long time ago, man. That was over 7 years ago. Random Ouija 114 during COVID. I mean, that was after you at 114, though. You tell me one try to 114? That's what I'm saying. Very different times. Well, I think that even a little bit now when people just like pump out 113s and even 112s from like Inkstar. Just like nothing now. But yeah, it's like I think a lot of it's because someone already did it, so now, you know. And like Diddy had done it before, but that was also still like, I don't know, when people would just be like, holy crap, he's just way better than everyone else, no one can catch up to him, and you know. It's true, but like, people finally realize, wait a minute, maybe they can actually catch up to him with enough like effort. Wasn't impossible. It kind of seemed impossible before. There's no way I can save this, is there? Nope. I guess I'm gonna try Hunger Coin now. First day of runs. Dude, why did Ouija never get 113? It's still weird to me seeing that he has a 114 on the boards. He's like the only other like 2019 run, because mine's also from 2019. But he was like low. He was like a low 114. He could have probably pretty easily gotten 113. I guess he just got sucked into 64. I never plan on getting 113. I literally just got 114, like just was done. Pushed for a little bit until record kept getting pushed more and more, and then I'm just like, yeah, I don't really know if I want to keep doing this, and then I stopped. I always think back and wonder if I should have kept going. Or Joey Chestnut doubled the hot dog record? Bro. Joey improved it incrementally. So you're saying he caught up, or Joey was always ahead? I'm not sure which one you are saying is true. It's so much work, man. It's genuinely the hardest game ever to speedrun. It literally is. Any other game I can like get back into easily. Easily. Way too many coins. But Sunshine's like just such a freaking hard and inconsistent game. Especially any percent, just because the standard's so high. But honestly, like I've heard people say like, oh, like 120 shines is still, you know, could still be improved so much, you know, 249, etc., whatever. And it's probably true, but I'm also like, dude, there's a reason it hasn't happened yet. It's flipping hard. And only a small number of people like even really could do that. You know, obviously anyone could, but like right now, I mean. One month of ILs into a month of no resets, easy, man. That's the OG Siglemic strat, kind of. Isn't that what he did? It was like grinded nonstop for a month and then streamed it for a month, and that was the legendary, like when he blew up with the 144 and all that. I think it's a good plan. All right, what do I have left? Oh, Monkey. I have the Monkey Star. What up, Luco? Run 6 with a GL. Appreciate it, man. Oh, the Kobayashi, Japanese guy. Bro, even the hot dog eating is worldwide. I didn't didn't know that. I feel like that was something that would just be American, because like, dude, it's just that just fits. That fits the stereotype. Sub to an SM64. Beating J Cool to it. No, no. Someday, man, someday I'm gonna beat Siglemic on 64 120 on VC. I looked the other day, fun fact, Siglemic, the OG, still 10th place on the VC 120 leaderboard. Still 10th place. The run was like from 2013. No one plays VC at high level. It's really weird. Like, nobody does. Like, I feel like that's more egregious than like 3D All-Stars leaderboard. I don't know. Like, that's crazy to me. And this version's actually good, unlike another one for Sunshine, but I actually like playing this version. So maybe I'll beat it. Maybe I'll eventually get top 10 and 120 star. All I have to do is get like a 143, which on N64 would be like a 145, 146. That's doable. Yeah, it works. Came from Japan and doubled the record, so people were like, WTF is he doing? Dude, that's the old days of speedrunning though. I miss that kind of stuff. Like people, like someone would just come in out of nowhere with like the weirdest stuff you've ever seen, and it's just like, dude, what? Like, how did you do that? But that's how it used to be. That's how it used to be. Like innovations of that caliber were just like kind of common, I feel like, back then. Now, I mean, even in a game like 64, I feel like if I'm, you know, I feel like most records from the past couple of years, I just feel like I'm watching the same run again. There's no like game-changing thing other than Carpetless. Carpetless was a big one, but that wasn't just some guy figuring out. That was, you know, task find. No, all right, we're doing 100 coin. 3D All-Stars, SMG1, SMG2 getting re-released. It doesn't surprise me, but I feel like they should have just re-released 3D All-Stars with Galaxy 2 included or something. Similar to how they did with the 2D All-Stars Mario World. But I can see why they might not. I don't even know what to do. I've never failed that jump. I don't know what to do. Like, I can see why they're like, oh, you know, 64's on NSO, Sunshine's gonna be on NSO, but like, I don't know. Even if Sunshine does eventually get to NSO, which it should, I think they advertised it, but it's not gonna be the HD widescreen version. So like, there is still some merit to 3D All-Stars. I'm just hoping the NSO version doesn't have input delay, but that's my biggest hope. So that people will just start playing Sunshine on Switch. Or at least it would be more like, I don't know, somewhat like viable option for people. Yeah, dude, Carpless Gold Rush did feel like old speedrunning. It pretty much was. It's insane that a game like Mario 64 got that as late as it did. Sunshine got ace. Ooh, it's kind of like the same thing. I kind of want those. Yeah, I'm just gonna get those. Why did I long jump? Yeah, I should have done that. Gaslit into buying an N64? Dude, true. True. Wait a minute. That's what I always think's funny about that game, kinda, is that all the people that run it that are like way younger than the actual console. Like most of them probably would never have actually had that console. They got it just for speedrunning. It is what it is. Like I get why that version's the main version, but you know, I respect it. I get it. Personally, for me, I'm never gonna buy an N64. I promise you. I can get one, even if I get to the point where I am literally green Squeegee level, it's not gonna be on 64. It's just never gonna happen. You can quote me on that. I will never do it. But anyways, yeah, the bundle thing's cool, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care about Galaxy 2, so I didn't really care. I thought the Mario Direct was kind of lame, sadly. Didn't really like show anything really new other than the movie, which was cool, but it's a movie. It's not a game. I don't care about tennis, man. I don't care. I just don't care. I don't care about tennis. I don't care about Mario Tennis. Okay. Year-long bureaucratic process with 50 community votes, bro. I don't know anything about that, but yeah, it sounds kind of annoying. Why do they have to do that? I don't really get that. Oh, I still haven't gotten this star yet. Cardboard Virtual Boy? Nope. I sure won't. At least I have no plans to. DFG beat Siglemic in a 16-star race? I know that was an older message, but I did not know that. That is kind of crazy, actually. Go in. Will you? Will you be buying that? Because I will not be buying that. I think that's a waste of money. All I'm saying, the Virtual Boy failed for a reason. All I'm saying. A cool novelty, but like in my mind, it's like, I still have another star, dang. It'd be like if they, I'm trying to think like, I'm trying to find a way to tie the Wii U into this, because it'd be like if they did something like that with the Wii U. Except they wouldn't, because the Wii U's already on the Switch. Every single game got ported pretty much. So it wouldn't even make sense. Except it would still be better, like, 'cause it's a Wii U. The Wii U's definitely better than the freaking Virtual Boy. Minigame S stuff for SMB Wonder seems cool. It seems cool. I don't know how much I'll be interested in that, but like, I think it'd be fun to play like once and probably never again. I'm hoping the single player stuff's a little bit more substantial, but dude, come on. No. But I was saying earlier, the peak 2D Mario multiplayer for me is literally just Mario Wii with the chaotic, like, pick each other up and throw each other gameplay that had. That and the Mario vs. Luigi from the DS one. Like, I just think those were the best, man. I don't know. So I think I should add those back. They haven't ported Zombie U? Dude, that's so sad. You know what else they haven't ported? They haven't ported Nintendo Land. Where's Nintendo Land? It wouldn't work, but man, what if? Nintendo Land for Switch 2. Underrated game. Actually a good game. Better than Wii Sports. Better than Wii Sports. Not Resort, probably not Resort. But the original, like, comparing pack-ins, Nintendo Land was kind of awesome. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just think it's weird you can't. Like, I think it would have made sense if that was an option. Like, that'd be like a toggleable option or something, but the interacting with other people did make it chaotic, but like, that was the fun of it. What was the fun? They made a mistake removing that. As I was saying earlier, it just feels like you're playing by yourself, but other people are just there too. Which is pretty much what the online mode is. They just kind of feel the same. $1 million? Well, the Wii U is a goated console. Like, I'm not gonna pretend like it was the greatest thing of all time, but like, it was not a bad console. That's all I'm saying. It had some really good games. It also had one of the most popular games now, that ever sell started on the Wii U in the form of Mario Kart 8. Just saying. Also started Mario Maker. It also had 3D World. You know, like just thinking about the Marios, had some good stuff. Smash Bros on there was pretty good. My favorite one, personally. Breath of the Wild was made for the Wii U and came out on it. It was originally made for it. So, you know. The Wii U has DS Virtual Console, which I still think is awesome. Literally the only reason I ever ran at 64 DS, and that was, you know, it's pretty much the highlight of my entire career, so. I don't really know how to do this. Describing a nostalgic game that you got the name of? Oh yeah, I mean, again, like that's to me like better Google. Like it's just easier to get results on there sometimes. Because you can kind of like, I like that you can do like follow-ups, like you ask it something and even if it like doesn't quite get it, you can like, you know, follow it up and get like a better answer. Where like Google's more of just like a one and done. Okay, I was gonna try to side flip again, but it's fine. Gave you Earthbound. Maybe it did. I didn't know that. There you go. I'm just saying. Yeah, it gave us Mario U, the version without Toadette. For many, that would be a loss. But it did. And yeah, it had other things too. I don't know. Most of the stuff though is on the Wii U. That's the problem, or on the Switch. So they've like pretty much obsoleted that entire console. Other than I still only have it for Nintendo Land and for Mario 64 DS on the Wii U. It's the only reason I still have it. Like, I have it out and set up. I don't know why that jump gives me so much trouble. I don't have to do it again, thankfully. Now I have to do the same movement for the next 3 stars in a row. Yeah. I think this run went by quick. Game always does. It's very fun. I'm still never gonna understand why the only time they ever remade 64 was on the freaking DS, man. I just don't get it. This is like the one game that like people will say is a timeless classic that I actually like agree. And like it'd be cool to see an actual modern remake, and it's just never gonna happen. And even the one on the DS, they pretty much have forgotten about. Ooh, that's not gonna stop the clock, is it? Alright, let's try to do this. Well, that makes things easier. The Wii menu music, but the Wii U menu music is good. I agree, dude. All the stuff with the Wii, in terms of like its charm, pretty much is applicable to the Wii U. Like, pretty much all of it. Like, the Switch definitely dropped. Well, pretty much any music, but well, the Wii U is very much still like on that train. Okay. Don't kick there, fun fact, you'll go flying. I did that last time. Two more stars. I'm probably gonna lose time here, I think. I died. It's unfortunate. Which means, yeah, sub 2 is definitely dead. Which is fine. The minute I practice this game, I'm gonna get sub 2 in like 1 second. I take it back. Yo, what up, guitar guy? Waiting for you to come back. Dude, I'm still alive. I didn't even know you were here before. I don't think you said anything. I'm still alive. Basically, I tried to give Sunshine 120 a chance, and I really tried. I just couldn't get anywhere, so I switched to 64 in the end. It's pretty much what has happened for the third stream in a row. 6 hours ago. Holy man. Yeah, we're almost at 6 hours. I mean, 5:40, so. Happy Saturday. It's nice. Weekends are very nice to have. Still golded, that's crazy. I'm having fun. I don't know how much 64 you ever play, Guitar Guy, but I gotta be honest, this game is kind of awesome. And at least right now, I'm kind of enjoying it more than Sunshine a little bit. Although I know you've been doing the bingo, and I still think Sunshine wins the bingo battle. Like, that's still probably the best game for bingo. This game's kinda doesn't really work for bingo. Doesn't mean people don't try, but I think it works way better in this game. And I'm not even really a bingo head, but the few times I have done it, it's pretty fun. No, I always miss that. Dang it. No! 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 I'm never gonna get a good Rainbow Ride. Luigi's Mansion bingo? Dude, there's no shot. I can't imagine that being anything but just terrible. Yeah, man, we still gotta play. We gotta play some bingo. Not LM, sorry, not that one. I did an LM bingo once. It was kind of terrible. With OOB, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I still think even without a bounds, it would be kind of scuffed. I just feel like Sunshine's just so well designed for it. I feel like most games just aren't. Oh, we already friends on Discord. Yeah, I friended you because I'm like, I figure if we're gonna ever play a bingo, I probably should. But, I was gonna say, that's like the first time I've ever sent a friend request on Discord in like 5 years, dude. All of my Discord friend requests are always bots, like 99% of the time. Can someone turn off the air, please? Turn the AC down. Come on. I could see BFBB being interesting. Perhaps. Yeah, in terms of bots, dude, that's all my friend requests are. Like 99% of them. Every time, it's just a bot. So if it's actually like a normal person, like once, maybe like a year, I'm like mind blown. I'm like, I forget that you can even send friend requests to real people. You have to make sure you're in the middle. Yeah, I might have like a, yeah. It sounds like it'd be like Luigi's Mansion like with OOB. Like you gotta like, there's like a skill gap there. Even this game, it's like weird. Like they have like 16-star rules, so it's basically like restricted until you have 16 stars. Then you can just kind of go anywhere. Which like, I don't know. I don't know how interesting that would be. Cheat codes, you might need them. Mario Kart Free Roam? That's not gonna work. I think Mario Kart World Free Roam could be cool, actually. Maybe like without warps, because if you can just warp anywhere, then like... Generally bingos where you can just go anywhere at any time don't usually work that well. Like, there's gotta be like some like... sense of like progression or like commitment to things. So at least if you couldn't teleport places, you actually had to go there, like maybe that'd be cool. Makes me wonder how like Breath of the Wild bingo would go. I'm sure that exists. You do have to beat the game in 64 bingo, but just a little weird, but honestly, I don't think it probably doesn't make a huge difference because you just have to, if you get 16 stars, you can literally just beat the game anyway, so you just have to beat the Bowsers. But it does seem kind of weird to just tack that on at the end, like you just have to beat the game just cause, I guess. Yeah, you can just warp places instantly. I'm trying to think what else I've got left. Just big house and reds, so I'll just go ahead and do reds. I think I can still gold this, even though I've already died twice, which is kind of crazy. Wow. No, Sunshine is just like, not only is it a good game for it, but since they have such like a long history with it, oh jeez. It's been like balanced to like an unbelievable degree. Like, I don't know any games that have that have nearly the extent of a bingo scene or history that Sunshine does. There might be one out there, but probably not in Mario. Like, Sunshine's really good about that. Makes me a little, honestly, kind of sad I didn't ever even try it until 2024. Just didn't really bother. Yeah, more unique goals. I do too. Most of them are like pretty much just like get to X point in the game. I actually need these, so I'm gonna wait. Oh my gosh. Why am I struggling with this, man? Like, what am I doing? This isn't exactly what I'd call like difficult gameplay here. I'll get the backup coins. But I just mean even like progression-wise, it's balanced pretty well. It works pretty well. Okay. Probably didn't need the backup coins then. I could still gold this. That's the crazy thing. I still can't. Maybe. This star does take a while. Maybe not. Yeah, there's always red coin shines, boss shines blues. Box game 3. That is a goal. I'd have to say, yeah, that is a goal. I mean, I don't know what else they do. Like, I know they got some where it's like, do this thing like hoverless, or do this thing like with some other like challenge jumpless or something like that. Serena 3 no clipping is another one. I do like those. I think the main reason I don't have more of those is because it's just, you just have to have the knowledge of how to do that already, which I guess, you know, that applies in other places too, but. So if you just happen to not know any of those niche ones, you just will never get those goals. Like, I guess that's already kind of a thing, because like, if you don't know how to do Serena early, like you have to know how to do Serena early, or you're just locked out of everything in that level, pretty much. Realistically. Yeah, certain things casually. I mean, that kind of stuff, I agree. I agree. I just mean you can go too much the other way to the point where it's like you just have to like learn all these like niche goals. Because it should still, I think, mostly be skill-based. Even if it's not like raw movement skill, like just like being smart about what you choose kind of a thing. Kind of a mixture of all of it. I know the Pinna 3 hoverless one feels like that, because Pinna 3 hoverless, dude, you ever do Pinna 3 hoverless? Crap's hard. Yeah, that start takes forever, dude. No wonder carpetless saves so much. Alright, so... I think my gold here is like okay now. This is still 205-able. Yeah. I'm like slowly making sure that's not the case, but I think it is still 205-able. I was gonna ground pound there, and then I'm like, I'm going to die, so I cannot do that. SMO next? Oh, no. Please, no. Whoa, bro, I just got a shot of melatonin. Whoa, I made me really tired. Okay, I'm bored. Yeah, I had this weird vibe right when I was doing that I'm like, this is gonna not work, and then it didn't work. And the annoying thing is it only saves like 1 second. Like, why did I even do that? How slow I'm doing it might not save time at all. Ferris wheel, dude, it's so hard, man. It's actually so hard. It takes me a long time to hit that. I've tried to learn the strats for it, but... Wild Koi, is that you? Dude, Pancakes being Wild Koi would be... That would be quite the reveal. I don't... That would be something. I'm not sure what to think about that, actually. Why is this game like this? Oh my gosh. Why am I like this? No, why am I like this? No, I wish I was smart. Dang it. Sucks being dumb all the time. It's so annoying. And again, I kind of had a feeling I was gonna do that. Like, I don't know how, I just know. My gosh, why is this game the way this is? Why is the polls like this? I don't get it. You have to like actually mash and hope you get on. Alright, 206, a bowl. Still, baby. Or is Wild Koi you? Dude, that's a good question. Being sick on the weekend is so trash, man. Are you sick? You feel better. COVID? You just had COVID? Dude. It's 2025. We're not supposed to get that anymore, man. That's not good. That's not, that was like, well, the worst thing I ever had. That's really not good. Yeah, see ya, buddy. Yeah. Good job. You're a good aimer. Not that I would do any better in real life, but... What? Pick him up! What are you doing? You were sick last week, so I don't feel 100%? Dude, I kind of feel kind of rough too. But I feel like I have for a while, actually. Gotta stop getting sick, guys. We're not at winter yet. That's usually when people get sick. Winter, springtime. I don't know why I thought he was gonna jump again. Guys? Yippee! We're gonna get a 207. Yes! Let's go. This is so hype and awesome. This is a big improvement. Boom! 207, 33. Yo! I kind of sold at the end, but I'll still take it. Still PB by 2.5 minutes. Could have been 4.5 though. I'm just saying. You look up a little bit on those splits, but had a 239 a few days ago, so well, technically, I actually have a 210. It's a 207. Thanks for the GGs. Hey, you guys gotta stop getting sick, bro. Getting sick is so lame. It's like so lame. I used to like it back in school. It was kind of nice, get out of going to school, but now that that's not applicable, it's pretty much just a net like negative. It's not usually ever fun being sick. Other than like, it can be kind of nice. Like okay, I don't gotta go to work or anything. I can just like chill and just like, oh, I watch YouTube all day, I guess. Some part of me is like, oh yeah, that's kind of nice, but I just don't think it's worth being sick. Not really. It's pretty much how it was for school too. But yeah, it's not, I don't know, it's not great. There's always plenty of time to just screw around and play video games and watch YouTube. You know, I don't need that. What about Mario though? He's kind of cool. Oh, my stream just freeze? Dude, wait a minute. My PC's frozen, guys. I don't know if you can still hear me or not. Oh, I'm back. I don't know if my stream froze. Wait, Toad froze too. What are you doing, Toad? Why are you like froze mid-walk animation? Does that normally happen? It's just stuck there. Maybe that does always happen. Never noticed that before. But yeah. Toad being frozen canon? Respect? I don't know, man. I'm just happy you're here. I'm glad you came back. Perfect time. I just finished. And I just gotta say it again. This game's so fun. I don't know, man. That penguin looks like I do right now, bro. Real eyes, real eyes, real lies. True. That's so real. They did, man. They did. I keep PBing every run. It's been good. I kind of sold a lot at the end. I could have. THI was minus 436. I could have PB'd by more. But I'm just enjoying these like constant PBs. It's nice. It's gonna be sad when it's gone. This game's just so fun though. Like I don't know how anyone could not enjoy this game. Like I think I'm waking up. I'm waking up and realizing this is my calling to play this. Dude, I don't know if that one's as cool as the Real Eyes one. I gotta be honest, man. I don't know. That's good though. I don't know if you just thought of that one right now or not. That's a good response. Better than what I had. I had nothing. That was too philosophical for me. My brain is way too dead to be able to process and respond to that. Sub 2 in 2025? Yeah. Banger? True. This song's a banger. I think I'll sub 2 really soon. Like, literally, I just sit down and, like, practice a couple things, and I'm gonna have it, like, next run. Maybe. I'm still making millions of mistakes, to be honest, but like, I don't know. The standards aren't as high right now. Sub 2 SOB first. I mean, that'll happen quick. My SOB at the start of this one was like a 205. And I still could gold. TTC and Rainbow Ride both still had deaths. Multiple. So And then TTM, I think that's something go wrong. SL did like every level past like what Dry World had some like decent mistakes. THI even was. Well, I mean, it didn't gold it, so you know it had something. If you know what? I guess I don't know. I don't know, Respect. I don't know. Explain. What do I not know? Whew. Golds are my worst. I have no idea. I'd have to like compare to someone else. To be honest and real and truthful. Best. Yeah, I was a 204, it looks like, before the run started. But I was ahead of Saab and THI. Oh, that's awesome. What about PB? What did that look like against PB? 6 minutes. I was 6 minutes ahead in THI, bro. No way. I would have golded LLL. I wish I did forget to split. And I also would have golded VC for real. You done answered? No, I didn't. I didn't say anything. What do you mean? Oh, dude, I'm actually tired now. 6 hours. 6 hours of this. I keep going. What do you guys think I should do? Should I keep going or am I just done? I've already knocked out 64 and I gotta be real. I don't know if I really want to play any of the other stuff that's in my title right now. Like I kind of wanted to do Mario Kart, but now I mean, that was after I just played this. Like, how do you top this? How do you top 64? You just can't. This is it. This is the peak. Channel that guy again, dude. He's always gone at the perfect moment. He kind of pops in and then he's gone again. You know, he doesn't stick around. So I don't think he needs to weigh in. I think the watchers are the weighers, weigher-inners. But the people that just pop in for 2 seconds. I don't think so. Yeah, bingo. Dude, right now, I don't know, man. I'm kind of exhausted, I'm not gonna lie. Bingo is like even more brain power. Like that's a thinker. At least the ones I did where you had to like really think. Schmo. Thank you for that. That's what I needed to see. Hello! My name's Mario. Prepare for next run. I'll just delete that. Then I'll go run around, get on top of the castle real quick. Thank you cake after the credits. You think that took psychedelics? It's just not just someone's brilliant mind just thinking of that? Just on its own. This was back in the 90s, man, before they were all brain rotted. Like, they probably just thought of that, just like as a good idea. That's why the games were better back then. They were more well equipped to be creative. Like, look at this dude. They put this guy here. This is so cool. I don't really want the triple jump though, so I don't know if I'm gonna talk to him. I'll do it. That really you? Imagine the playtesters did never get here, because that typo is pretty obvious. Right at the very beginning of the message. Look at this shade of green, dude. It's very bright and colorful. And now he's gone. Yoshi's such a cool guy. It'd be so cool to play as him in Mario 64, don't you guys think? Wish they made a game where you like started the game as Yoshi and had to go get Mario. That would be cool. Bro despawned. He did despawn. He served his purpose and now he's gone forever until I reset the game. And he comes back. Why can you run up that wall? I don't know. What is this point thing and why can I stand inside of it? I don't know. Kind of makes the view up here a little like less interesting. You can climb that. I feel the urge to do it every time I finish a run and just kind of look at the world and think, where do I go from here? I peaked already. This is Peak from 1996. Similar idea. Okay. Whee. Oh, that's gonna take a lot of fall damage. That hurts so much. You can run down it. Oh, why didn't you say that earlier? I don't know. I'm already gone. Probably. One of those walls you can clip inside and then get stuck behind like the door. That's why I always run to the side. It's that particular wall that... Wait, dude, wait, did that actually... Wait. That made this jump like kind of different. Yeah, I'm going like way higher up. Like I'm literally gonna die if I don't get this soon. Dang, that does not work with the triple jump. It's different. I don't know what to do. Use the cannon? No. This is a cannonless run, so I can't, sadly. Otherwise, I probably would. There you go. This part's just kind of tight because you have to be facing slightly down to get the triple jump out, and then it makes it kind of hard to get up here. But okay, I gotta be careful because you can clip through that one. You've never seen that cannon used? Dude, I literally did on one of the streams. Like, I literally used it. I think it might have been the first run I did, so like a week ago. I don't think it was last stream. Please let me up, I want to go up there. It's probably why the walls are buggy, because they don't expect you to ever get up here. But yeah, you can, you can do whatever this is. It's very cool. You can't quite stand on it though, but you can. Yeah, that one doesn't quite let you. Maybe I can't dive in. How do I dive in there? I don't remember. I'm trying to clip inside. Oh, it is something, man. You learn something new every day about this wonderful game. I'm never gonna get up here. I pretty much get it first try, or I just can't do it. Didn't think a boss like Jake would play. Probably, since I wasn't born yet. Probably. They probably didn't expect that. So you're green now, I just noticed. You were yellow before. Come on, man! Let me on! How do you do it? How do you do it? Gosh, I need like the quadruple jump to get up here. I can't do it with the triple. I swear the sparkly one's making this harder. Dude, come on. Alright, I'm gonna give it like 2 more tries and I'm just giving up. I hate to give up, but sometimes when you know you can't achieve something, it's better to quit. And pursue something else, sometimes. Not quitting, it's simply just setting a new target. Finally. There you go. Alright, that's it. GG. No, Mario, no! He's alive. Do I still have the triple jump? I do, even though I have 99 lives now. I actually lost a life. I don't know if I ever noticed that. Here, I'm gonna use the cannon now. Just for you, respect. This one's for you. Look at that. The one-ups don't respawn? What? Biting? What the? You just wanted to differentiate. You didn't want to be the same color as respect. I respect it. I just don't get why respect of orange is a yellow name. Tree is just a sprite? Oh yeah, man. What, in the canon specifically? Let's see. I didn't notice. I always thought it was kind of obvious though. Which one? The one right in front of me? It is indeed a sprite. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a sign. Alright, what are we thinking? Gotta save some processing power, dude. They couldn't 3D model the tree, it'd be too much. It's the same with the bombs. The bombs are also just sprites. Which I feel like is a little less obvious. Maybe. It's 12. How about that? What do you think? They had to pull out all the stops. They did, man. 1996 hit different. You think about the technology they had to develop this on? It's a miracle this game even exists. Oh man, I'm so tired. It's only 6:55. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. SMB does my title refer to? It's kind of open-ended. Because it is Mario's birthday, like... It was kind of intentionally open-ended. Any of the Mario Bros. Games, you know? Maybe a Monkey Ball, even. You never know. Super Monkey Billy, as Excelor said, would have also sufficed. Which I'm assuming just means Billy Hatcher. But I wasn't sure. I don't know. I don't like to limit myself. Even though all I end up playing is Sunshine and 64, and that's what I basically knew full well when I started this run. Or this stream. With maybe the possibility I would play Mario Kart. Did not. At this point, I kind of don't want to. I kind of just want to go chill and do nothing for the next few hours because I'm so tired. Plus, I already PB'd, you know. We gotta celebrate. I got a PB for Mario on his birthday. Happy birthday, Mario! Here you go. Here's a PB. This one's for you. The 207. 33. Sorry, I couldn't make it any faster than that. That was the peak of my abilities. She knew how to do LBLJ. That'd be so cool. Celebratory bomb clip. It's not the greatest area for free running. No, it's really not. Some of the courses would probably be better. Dude, What happened to me? I used to be able to do this like it was nothing. Castle is a little whack, but you can get to the top of it, so that's kind of fun. You have one more chance before it's over. You lose. Respect, I don't get it. Sorry, I don't get it. Do this. Why is it so hard? It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. There is nothing more difficult than the bomb clip. The bomb battlefield. I don't want to be too close to the bomb. It keeps blowing up on me. It hurts. Like, I don't like this guy. And I keep getting tiny bomb. Hold on, I have a different idea. Ow. This is going back to like 2016 is when I used to do this. The OG strat. If you know this strat, you are a legend. I don't remember how to do it. It is easy if you know how to do it, but... No! I failed. I failed you, Respect. I failed everyone. I failed. No. It doesn't respawn? No way! You only get one chance. We gotta try it again. We can't go out like this. We have to do this. It is a thing. It's like a really old school strat. I don't even really know why I know it, but I do. This is literally what I used to go for in my oldest rounds. I'm so glad that happened. Let me pick that up actually. What you get? My angle was clearly not very good. Respect. That's it. Oh, I'm trying to bring the box in with me. You just have to like clip the box into the fence and then crouch and it lets you in. It kind of reminds me of Mip's clip, to be honest. But I don't know, some of these angles it doesn't seem to like. That's not close enough. I don't get it. What are you doing? I don't know if it works on the other side, but I'm struggling on this side, so I failed. I'm sorry. I want to be able to grab the star with the box in hand. That's my goal, and I think it's a very noble thing to try to do. Patched? No! I'm not on 3D All-Stars. It's not patched. Yeah, I have no idea if it works on the other side. Never tried it, never will. I don't understand why sometimes this just doesn't work. Like, the clipping is just not right. Stop! Stop that! Dude, I'm gonna be here all day. This is a requirement. I have to hit this and I can't leave until I do. I'd have to like watch one of my old like 2015, 2016 VODs. Figure out how I used to do this. I don't know why it keeps blowing up. It's to insult you because you failed. Birthday patch. No, this is my birthday present. I'm trying to give it to Mario. I'm trying to get to the star, actually. You need to get the star. I swear there's like an old tutorial or something that I watched to figure this out, because there's no way I figured this out on my own. I already did it like twice today. I don't get what's happening. Today's Mario's birthday. I don't know if you know. Okay, we're in. Okay, it doesn't like that camera. Yes! Yes! I got the box in here! Let's go! Wait, I can't. What? What? No! I can't! No! No! I can't get the star! No! Come on! Maybe with a little momentum. Yes! 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 I did it. Whew! I brought the present to the star, and everyone had cake, and it was the end. The end. Happy birthday. Oh, you can spawn the 100 coin star in there? That's true. That's true. You could. That should be a new category. Is finished with every star holding a box in hand. Happy birthday %. So stupid, man. I do the same thing here, actually. Oh, I forgot I still had that triple jump. Oh! Oh! No, I gotta jump off for that, actually. It's gonna be faster than running back. Alexa. You don't want to grab ledges or that'll happen, so. Or jump on slopes. Don't. I have 96 more tries. 96. More attempts. Come on, man. I'm doing this and I'm literally hitting stop streaming. This is the grand finale. I'm gonna go celebrate Mario's birthday. But we have to get through this. We have to get through this. Okay. The ultimate challenge. Come on, come on, come on! What the crap? Why are you like this? I don't get it. Alright. I don't even think I can. I can't fight the Womp King with it, so I'm just gonna do this one. Box max %. Dude, genuinely the hardest category ever. Harder than No A button. The new challenge Pan and Koic will take on. The box challenge. He is very ledge grabby, and I wish he wouldn't be. I'm trying to grab ledges, you can't. Just stop trying. Give up. Oh, that was risky. Oh, dude, so many ledges. Oh, come on! See, I can run into walls, I just can't run into ledges. Scariest thing I ever did. Come on, we're almost there. We're almost there. Don't mess up now. Okay. This is a Mario 64 stream, bro. This is content. 2025. Happy birthday, percent. I'm giving him a present. Happy birthday. I have your present. Here you go. For you, the star. Boom. Easy. And that's that. What do you think? Respect? Any thoughts? Any closing thoughts? Last words? To that very awesome thing that we just witnessed together. I actually do want to do cannonless real quick, and then I'm done. No, I can't put it down and fighting him. I have to hold it the whole time. It feels more valid that way to me. But you are right. I could. I'm not going to. Yeah. I think I've had my fun with the box. I just wanted to do the chain jump star mainly. There you go. Alright. GG. I'm gonna go. Hello! Alright. See you guys. Have a good one. Peace out.